Hey there everybody, I hope you enjoyed your weekend and welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. Last time Yuya went under to go get everyone out of the dream, so we're gonna see how that goes today. This is the place where he was having that tea party. It looks like it isn't too easy to plug a hole in here once it's open. And I can't let myself get forcibly ejected again. Time to find everyone and convince them to say goodbye to Dreamland. I don't think he was really forcibly ejected, was he? He just kind of like fell in a hole. And as for the people he's trying to rescue, please take it easy. This kingdom is a wonderful place. Just take it easy. Double take it easy combo. Doesn't look like anyone's changing their mind. They just keep on asking us to move in. We're not going to learn anything from them. Time to break through their line and find the Egress? I've never seen that word before. Let's go, Nagaki. Anywhere as long as we get out of here. That doesn't sound like much of a plan. Excellent, Monami. Your reckless energy is a sight for sore eyes indeed. Well, he found them awfully fast. Floppy Duff Man. I thought you'd be stuck in a mysterious land getting sued for inappropriate behavior by the Queen of Hearts by now. I'm so glad you're okay. A real hero always saves his good moves for the final scene, after all. Which is to say, we've got an emergency. I can't risk sticking around too long and getting banhammered again, so I'll keep this quick. This place is not real. We have to leave quickly. Yes, I know. I shouldn't even be here. But we don't know how to get out. Meaning it's not enough just for to be aware and want to wake up. What's going on, Yuya? Will we be okay? Please tell us whatever you know. Well, alright, stay calm and listen. I'll fill you in on what's going on in the real world. And if we stay like this for too long, we'll turn into potheads? Not potheads, Miss Hake. Vegetables. Exactly. And that's why I'm here to find you all and wake you up and end the dream. But what's going on? What's that light? A flare? Is this some sort of super mission signal? The ground's shaking. I don't think that's a flare. And that was pretty fast. I guess he's got more than a big mouth after all. Angle. Set. Power. Set. Backups. Set. Perfection. Ah, pure pearlescent moonlight. Shine on my beautiful figure. A night as artistic as this needs no plain ugly clouds. Allow me to introduce the pinnacle of my efforts in the field of optics. Nishiki Koji Masterpiece number 792, Point Light Weapon System AC Vortex. Yuya, what's going on? Is this some sort of natural disaster? A friendly bird is giving us a hand. He's going to break the stream from the outside. The sky is getting brighter. Is it morning again? I can't say I'd be unhappy if the moonlight alone fixed everything, but, well, we'll see. What do you think you're doing? Yes, what do you think you're doing? Why are you trying to break down our beautiful castle? Aw, man. The king will not let you leave. Aw, man, that was scary. So, everyone in town's the king, I guess? This seems like something out of a Stephen King novel. It really does. The clouds are parting, good work. But of course, have I ever failed? Now, O beautiful moon, show us your lovely form. Well, kinda have, but I guess Leon's nice enough not to mention that. The king said, don't leave me. Don't leave me behind. What is this? This must be some sort of joke. I'm not dreaming. Is this not reality? It is. What you and I are seeing should be real anyway. Oh my god. Looks like a rotted egg. Then what is this hideous thing doing up there? The king made an egg. A giant, enormous egg. A giant black egg to hide the kingdom away. Is Miss Hage. Miss Hage. What a crazy dream, huh? It's a little early to say that. The nightmare isn't over yet, mon ami. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Not after you said all the flag-raising stuff, Yuya. Things certainly look a little different, at least. It's pitch dark all around us and quiet. And there's no sound apart from our voices. It got bright, and there was an earthquake, and then the king showed up out of nowhere. What happened? I'm not entirely sure myself. I think we can safely say that King Fellow doesn't want us to leave, though. I think he shut us in. This is kidnapping. Hey, Mr. King, what kind of VIP treatment is this? I don't want any of it. There's no reply. It's just a cold, dark abyss. What do we do? Nagaki, Yuya. Are the others okay? The king doesn't seem to want to let any of you go. Well, any of us go. He's probably trapped the others in here too. Of course, we can't see anything. So we can't. I can just barely make out Nagaki and Yuya, but if they stepped back even just a little, I think I'd lose them. We can't see what's a wall and what's a corridor. We'll never find any. Hey there, in a bit of a bind, eh? Oh, yay, it's our buddy. Oh, Mr. Migrant Bird. It's good to get stuck like this. Be troubled as much as you want while you're still young. Now isn't the time for friendly old wisdom. You know him. Well, we've bumped into him a few times. He's just a hungry old man. A hungry old man. That's a depressing way of putting it. Professor Nanaki and the doctor are the only two adults asleep on the roof. What's going on here? You're a migrant, right, mister? Do you know how to get out of here? I haven't the slightest. If you're going to show up right when we're stuck, can't you at least be useful? I've never been good at sticking to a goal. I just wait for the wind to blow and head wherever it smells like tender grasses. And there's no need for you young folk to be in such a hurry either. Why not take a break for a change? We appreciate the thought, but alas, we're a little short on time right now. We're one step away from a permanent vegetative state, after all. And we're still alive, we shouldn't be here. Well, I may have come here naturally. Oh, is that right? I thought there was something odd about you. So you came here early by mistake? I like living fast. Yes, that does sound like a problem. Are only dead birds supposed to come here? No, that's not it. Don't look so down, you weren't far off. Really, the star isn't a place anyone should come to. What do you mean? So it's not where we end up, but when we die. Birds who pass their names to the stars wander the night sky. There are any number of places to see, but there are also stars like this, stars which aren't stars. It's a bit like a hemantopid's light, if you see what I mean. No, I don't. A hemantopid, a lure for prey, or something like that. It's a real problem. If I get stuck on a fake star like this, I can't continue my journey. Gotta find a way out. I'll go take a look around. Ooh, that's pretty. I swear the imagery for this game is so pretty, especially once we get to the holiday star. It's not very bright, but I can see some starlight now. There are tiny stars everywhere. I hadn't noticed them before. Your eyes are getting used to the darkness. See? A little break now and then can help too. He's right, my eyes are used to it now. We're standing in the center of a large round room with 2 doors. Maybe everyone else is through those? Though we can't tell where they lead. Oh, don't you have your map with you? We just got shut in here. We didn't get to bring a strategy guide along. But doesn't the mourning dove here have a planisphere? Yes, I have it. There's your map. Oh, Nagaki's planisphere. It's a very nice planisphere, but was studying constellations now really? Oh, yeah, there's the egg. An egg? It looks a little like a dark nebula. That's a bad egg. When an egg turns black, it's rotten. Black is the color of a poor chick who died before hatching. We're just a bit above the very bottom now. A star's lights are birds' souls, burning bright and happy even in a dead egg. So, you want to get out of here? My job here is to find everyone and get out, yes. I think I'm ready to go home. And I want to see tomorrow. Ooh, it cracked. Look, we're one step closer to hatching. Chicks grow teeth to help them tear out of their shells and into the new world. We only need them that once. With them, we can break out of the shell by our own strength. No matter how tough the shell is, it will break eventually. If the chick is alive, it can break free. This is a false star. And that wasn't a real light you saw. That was the lighthouse luring wanderers in from the Milky Way. A false star is a dangerous thing. Once you're in, it can be hard to get out. It's scary. Break the shell and burn down the false light. The mourning dove there can do it. After all, he's got all the answers. Answers. I see. So all this is fake. Do you have a plan, Nagaki? No, not really. I just know what the king was thinking when he made this place. I know why he took one of our stars, and I know why only I can break it. If I can, that is, somehow. Somehow? Well, good luck. Did he just teleport away? Wait, can't you explain that a little more? Ah, too late, he's gone. Jeez, no one likes a key character who just shows up with a whole bunch of gnomic advice and doesn't actually say anything useful. Now, mon ami. At least he gave us some hints, right? And some cause for optimism. He said that I could do it. Well, at least the gnomic and hungry old man gave Nageki clear reassurance. Your planisphere sure is turning out to be useful, Nageki. A little above the very bottom. So, we're right here. And there are 2 stars nearby. And if the stars are what he said, we should be able to find everyone else if we aim for the stars. Let's hope so. And there are 2 suspicious stars at the top. The false lighthouse. And that must be the light we saw from the plaza. And from what he said, we need to break it. Alright. Now then. We'll need to head up both sides. This looks like a good time to split up, don't you think? It happens all the time. In loner dungeons and RPGs. I'm ready to roll. Protecting the ladies is always my first priority. I'd like to go with you, mon ami, but I'll go alone. You'll be safer if you've got the map with you, after all. Take care of her, alright? Ah, Yuya's worried about me. Right. Well, the king very kindly trapped us all in a gigantic evil doom egg. Will we escape from the dream with our lives? Of course we will. After all, this place is crazy. What kind of place doesn't have morning radio aerobics? And so we split up, Nagaki and me going through one door, Yuya through the other. And we'll wake everyone from this dream, and smash this rotten egg from inside. Yuya's already off and getting stuff done. We'd better move along too. Right. Yuya does seem pretty professional sometimes. He even had a real gun during that time at Christmas. Maybe he really is with the FBI or something. I'm opening the door. Are you ready? Bring it on. Yeah, things start getting real serious at this point. Even if they, kind of were serious before, they get really serious now, guys. There's some sad stuff ahead, so if you don't want to deal with the sad, you can stop watching now. The Lying Picture Book. Once there was an Oko-san. There was something the Oko-san wanted to find no matter what. So he ran to the ends of the earth. The Oko-san was very fast. He could run anywhere. He ran everywhere. At the end of the earth, there was a giant hole in the ground. The Oko-san fell into the hole. No one remembers the Oko-san now. Poor Oko-san. Well, that's depressing. Poor Oko-san. Oko-san is the pudding god. Oko-san is the god of Mount Pudding. Oko-san. Hostage confirmed. Moving to secure. Oko-san, let's get out of here. Okay? Angrily coos. Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective. Ow! Ow! Oko-san, that hurts! Calm down and listen to me. Oko-san is not Oko-san. Oko-san is the god of Mount Pudding. You're not being a particularly benevolent god either way. Yeah, Oko-san. A god has to listen to the voices of the downtrodden... downtrodden common people. Really? Yes. Urgh. In that case, Oko-san will listen for 3 centimeters. Oko-san, this pudding isn't real. You have to kiss it goodbye and come back to reality. Silence! So 3 centimeters is about 10 seconds. Looks like it. Oko-san, calm down. This crummy thing isn't the pudding you've been searching for all these years. Pudding is pudding. What does Bunny know about pudding? I don't know anything about pudding. Think about it, Oko-san. Is this the pudding you seek? Is the pudding you seek something I could understand? Of course not. It's something beyond and above, something completely outside my comprehension. Shock? Whenever you talk about pudding, it's like it's the meaning of the universe. Or final secret of the earth, or some sort of cult deity. No matter how hard you've tried to explain it, I just don't get it. I still don't know what the pudding you're looking for is. But I do understand that it's not something you can find just like that. Of course not. The pudding is an amazing treasure. Doesn't this strike you as odd, then? How could you have found that amazing treasure without doing anything? Cool. What have you been training for all these years? Haven't you been training so that you could find the pudding, which sleeps forgotten at the end of the earth? You couldn't possibly find a treasure like that this easily. It's a trap, Oko-san. It's a trap! A fake. You have to remember, Oko-san. Remember the pudding that you seek. It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts. Cool. Cool. And before we know it, we're standing in a room just like the one where we started. Was everything we saw in there before just an illusion created by the king? Probably, yes. He was hoping to hold us back. Oko-san has remembered. The true pudding is the universe itself, but it cannot be found in this universe. It is infinite. I don't think I follow. Don't worry, I don't either. Oko-san must return to Earth and seek the true pudding. Yeah, this seriously reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, because when you start out, you know, you're in this world and it's black, and there's doors that you have to unlock, and there's little mosaic paintings on the floor and whatnot. And yeah, she kind of got all Kingdom Hearts with this one. The wall cracked. We must be breaking the shell like the migrant said. Oh, I get it. When someone starts thinking, I want to go home, the egg cracks a little. It doesn't look like it'll crack anymore, though, and we probably couldn't break it by hand. We'll need to keep going forward. Oko-san is going home. Oko-san, wait! Oko-san gallops off into the darkness, snorting and cooing with excitement. Well, he can probably take care of himself just fine. Probably. My eyes are getting used to the darkness again, and I can make out another door opposite from where we came in. Who will we find in the next room? Do we get a keyblade? Can I have a keyblade? Can I break the egg with a keyblade, please? Because that would be awesome. The unclosed picture book. Once there was a chrysalis. The chrysalis was all alone. It didn't know how to grow up, so it stayed a chrysalis forever. One day, a butterfly came along. The butterfly said, "Let's be friends. I can show you how to become a beautiful butterfly like me." The lonely chrysalis was happy, because it wasn't alone anymore. But Its friend, the butterfly, disappeared soon after. The lonely chrysalis was alone again. It didn't know where to go anymore. It didn't know what it wanted to do anymore. The lonely chrysalis shrank and hardened. Nothing will ever come out of it now. Poor chrysalis. Poor chrysalis. Uh-oh, we're back in the restaurant. Merry Christmas! It's the Christmas junkies. And here I was expecting some emotionally charged, heart-wrenching scene. You shouldn't judge by appearances. Maybe these creatures have some sort of deep internal conflict as well. Well, we did find out that they have a tragic backstory. Miru, Kaku, we need to get out of here. If we stay here too long, we won't be able to go home anymore. Merry Christmas? What? This place is called the Holiday Star, but it's not Christmas, is it? If we don't get out of here, we'll never be able to celebrate Christmas again. Shock. Times 10 to the 6th. Okay. I suppose that's an expression of surprise. They do appear to be moved. That would be bad. Really bad. Miru and Kaku want to start preparing for next Christmas. Zoom! Did they, like, fly away? Oh. The two of them run off into the darkness. That was a lot easier than Oko-san. But there aren't any cracks in the shell. There must still be someone here. I guess so. It's the heretic partridge. We just went through this plain corridor a little while ago anyway. I already know who we'll find through the door. Enormous enemy is approaching. Keep your dignity, Nagaki. I'm already dead, so I think I'll be safe no matter what, but do be careful, Miss Hake. Gonna save here just in case there's an option that I end up screwing up. Coming through. Huh? There's no reply, it's just a kitchen. Miss Hake, watch out! What? What happened? Nagaki slams into me from behind. I go rolling across the floor. Nagaki and I thought... What? Nagaki and I thought you were such a gentleman. I am as surprised as you are. Complain to whoever attached that thing to the ceiling. A gigantic bear trap is lying on the floor where I stood a moment ago. Did that fall from the ceiling? Damn it, Shu! Oh, do forgive me. It appears to have fallen a little more slowly than I calculated for. Do not fear. I will use more exact measurements next time. What? What do you mean, do not fear? You people let it kill partridge proprietor words. And you're supposed to lay bear traps on the ground anyway. Hanging from the ceiling? Really? I swear, kids these days can't do anything right. I was planning to modify it such that it would seize the victim's head and then lift them back up to the ceiling. Gee, thanks. It would help with disengagement, you see. I see you weren't planning to close after all. My neck hurts just thinking about it. Fluffy heretic chef. I mean, Dr. Iwamine. Your dark fantasy affections end now. You've noticed too, right? This place isn't normal. We've been shut in. If we stay here for too long, we'll enter a persistent vegetative state. What do you mean, he already knows? I read a report on a similar phenomenon, where a number of people shared a dream, a few years ago. Now, I suspect we are under the effects of something not unlike mass hypnosis caused by the eclipse. If that is not the case, you should not be here. Well, at least we don't have to explain it to you. Let's escape together, Doctor. No, thank you. Rejected at the speed of light! Are you more comfortable here, then? Who knows? I haven't even been here for half a day. I haven't quite decided yet. But didn't you say yourself that you're one of those sad people who only love research, Doctor? Your brains will rot and drip out of your ears if you stay in this eternal holiday kingdom with its happy-go-lucky king. It is as you say. If I have my fill of research, I cannot complain. The term vegetative is not entirely accurate. The brain relinquishes control over the body and sinks into the state of pure, unadulterated thought. Is that not so? You did say that our brains were disconnected from our bodies, so I guess. To cast away all functions but conscious thought. What a pure state of being. It fascinates me. But, do you really want to stay in this dream forever, Doctor? Since when were you the dreamy type? Dreams are not such rigid things as you seem to think. The activity of the brain is no different while dreaming than while awake. There isn't anything here to use for your favorite diabolical experiments. No, we cannot be so sure about that. The King of the Star seems to have absorbed the knowledge and experience of all who have washed ashore here, and blended them into a being capable of conscious action after all. You've lost me. To put it another way, the birds on this star hold within themselves the capability to replay any number of past events. The star is practically overflowing with material for study. Have no worries there. This isn't the sort of thing that happens every day, after all. Since I have the chance to experience it, I want to stay and take advantage of it. Are you really sure about that, sir? No matter what you study, no matter what you discover, you'll never be able to announce it to the world. I seek knowledge and knowledge alone. I'm not doing this for someone else's sake or for some earthly goal. Given the chance to engage in unadulterated thought without outside disturbance, I'm happy to accept it. Is he serious? Well, it's still cracked anyway. I love that his is a wing with the cleaver, and there's like a bunch of pills. Go on ahead. We have nothing more to talk about. The shell cracked. Well, it did crack, but it looks a little subpar. Those cracks must be from Miru and Kaku. Probably. We don't have much time, so we'll go rescue the others. Please reconsider while we're gone, Doctor. Well, we shall see. Ho 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 ho. This is no time for ho ho ho, Fluffatic. Shoo is Santa. I have come to that conclusion. I do hope he decides to help us. The infirmary would be awfully lonely without the murderous Fluffatic around. Miss Hake. Yes? We've got company. Uh-oh. The vague doves. Greetings, travelers. Jeez, we've already decided to go home. No one likes a host who tries to lock you in their house and make you stay forever. How many of these vague see-through citizens are there anyway? You all should try talking to the king too. Only a tyrant would try to stop visitors from leaving, right? Have you all been here with the king forever? No, we haven't. We are the same as you. So you came from the outside. You must have been the same. We were very afraid and we came here. Afraid? Nagaki and I had a nice time coming here on a comfortable train with a friendly conductor. I don't remember being afraid of anything. If you came from the outside, you have homes to return to, right? Why are you staying here? Because we don't have to worry about anything. Because there's nothing scary here. The king said, "The king is all, and all are the king." Soon, you guessed from away, will be the king too. All are the king. So there's nothing scary here. Everyone is together. Let's be together. The king is waiting on his royal throne. But the king glances nervously at Nagaki. The king does not want to be friends with the mourning dove. You don't have to come. That's not very nice of you. The king commanded you shall stay away. The kings fade into darkness, leaving their selfish command behind. Wow, Nagaki. From the look on his face, I bet the king is changing his royal underwear about now. He's a bit of a crybaby. I don't think scaring him is very hard. I do wonder about it, though. Why was he so afraid of Nagaki? The migrants said something about that, too. Maybe you're the king's natural enemy? Let's hope so. And those vague citizens turned into the king and disappeared. If what they said is true, perhaps everyone who stays here ends up turning into the king. That's a bit much. What is this, a horror movie? No, it's a Stephen King novel / Kingdom Hearts. At least it sounds like he's waiting for us. We've got to go find the others and then teach him a thing or two about international travel laws. And so concludes Part 10 of Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. Next time we will be continuing on our journey to find our companions, and I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.